Well, this is a very interesting topic that I love to talk about. So, in today's conversation, I want to share with you Amazon to Facebook Marketplace dropshipping. How do you actually do it like a pro? Don't go anywhere. You're going to love today's conversation. I guarantee it. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Studio Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous. If you are to ask me, if you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. In today's conversation, I want to talk to you about dropshipping. Specifically, Amazon to Facebook Marketplace dropshipping. How do you actually do it like a pro? And we have 7 important items that I'm going to go through with you right now. And the first thing is you need to find high margin items on Amazon. How do you do that? How do you find high demand products to sell on Amazon? There are several categories. First, you have the Amazon best sellers category. This is very important. You can see on the screen when you go to your Amazon account, you would see on the left side, you have trending, bestsellers, new releases. You have movers and shakers, right? Those are the categories you want to pay attention to. So first thing is Amazon's bestsellers. Then you want, if you click on that, you will see on the screen here that we have, for instance, Amazon will give you the bestsellers for that particular day by category. They call it department. So you can see on the screen here. Then you want to pay attention to Amazon best sellers rank. This is very important. The BSR, it's important. So when you click on a specific product, you want to pay attention to the BSR. As you can see on the screen here, for example, we have this high definition binoculars for adults. You can see that the BSR, if you scroll all the way down, you will see the BSR for this particular product is there. It's in the product information data or category. So you have the ASIN, you have the customer reviews, you have the best sellers rank in the category, okay? And then you can see also that, so besides the Amazon bestsellers, you want to pay attention to hot new releases. This is another category that's very good if you are looking for products to sell on Facebook Marketplace, product that you want to drop ship on Facebook Marketplace. So you have Amazon bestsellers, you have hot new releases. Okay, for each product in those categories, you want to pay attention to the BSR. Very important to sort of evaluate the popularity of the products. Okay, then we go to movers and shakers. Pay attention to that. Look on the screen right now. Movers and shakers. This is another great category to peek into if you're looking for great products to sell from Amazon to Facebook Marketplace. And one thing that's important is you need to identify product demand on Amazon. Okay, so you have high demand product categories on Amazon that include home and kitchen, health and personal care, sports and outdoors, and beauty. Medium demand product categories on Amazon, you have toys and games, pet supplies, home improvements, and office supplies. And what about the low demand product categories? Industrial and scientific, automotive, arts and craft, and musical instruments. It's very important for you to know exactly what works for you and what works for the niche that you're in, okay? So the bottom line is to find profitable Amazon products. Think about the profit margin of the product. It must have good profit margin. It must be popular, a lot of reviews, and it also must have a great BSR. It must be small and light so you can save money on shipping and logistics. And you want to think about cyclicality and seasonality. Seasonal demand is very important. So after analyzing trends on Amazon in terms of popularity for the products that you are interested in, I want you to pay attention to, in the second section, to Facebook Marketplace trends. You need to do a lot of things because the last thing you want is to buy a product that doesn't sell on Facebook, right? The product might be popular on Amazon, but not on Facebook. Okay, so you want to check competition on Facebook Marketplace. So when you pick a product, you want to check competition on Facebook Marketplace. You can see on the screen here, I'm showing you binoculars for adults here. You want to study things like the price, the reviews, the product descriptions, the seller popularity on Facebook Marketplace. You want to identify whether or not this is an individual or a business, right? If you have an individual, chances are they might be doing things in I would say in an amateur way. But if you have a business that's well organized, you probably have solid competition. So once you check the competition on Facebook Marketplace and you realize there is an opportunity to actually enter that space, you got to find dropshippers. Okay, so you've got a profitable products in mind, but not sure where to go from here, right? You can go to Alibaba, for instance. Alibaba is arguably one of the best sites for sourcing reliable suppliers. Okay, we actually have done a lot of reviews on Alibaba and other dropshippers, but it depends on the niche you're in and your target audience. And there are a lot of ways you can do things to beat the competition on Facebook Marketplace. Okay, you want to look for things like listing optimization, very important. As you can see on the screen here, you want to study things like title, description, and tags, and competitors' submission so that you can do better. You want to write better descriptions. You want to write more compelling descriptions. Very important. Please spend time crafting your product titles. This is the first thing the customer is going to look for. It's going to see rather. Okay, and you can see on the screen here that if you go to Facebook Marketplace, for instance, and you're searching for a specific item, the first thing the customer sees is not only the picture, but also the title. They see the price also. So those are important elements to pay attention to. And I'm showing you the first Facebook Marketplace, the first screenshot and the second screenshot. So you want to go to Facebook Marketplace to see the product, but also you want to go back to Alibaba to see the same product. So here we have taken the example of binoculars. One thing you need to pay attention to is that on Facebook and on Alibaba, when you start typing the name of the product, you have suggestions, right? Those suggestions are a trove of data for you to know what kind of stuff sells on each platform. Again, this is not just peculiar to Amazon, Facebook, or Alibaba. You have it with other dropshipping suppliers. I'm just giving you examples here, okay? And one thing I want to say here is that there are actually a vast number of tools available to help you find these keywords, but two highly rated ones are Keyword Tool and Jungle Scout, based on our analysis. Okay, so you want to write a compelling product description. You want to take advantage of backend search terms. You want to optimize your product images, and you want to advertise with Facebook sponsored products if you have the resources to do so. Step number 3, folks. So step number 1, you want to find high margin items on Amazon. Step number 2, you want to analyze and study Facebook Marketplace trends. Again, we are speaking about Amazon to Facebook Marketplace dropshipping. So in step number 3, I want you to automate things. Try to automate as much as possible. And there is a constellation of automation tools that you can use to actually bring your business to the next level. Okay. And so we have actually covered this on another show. So I'm not going to go in details here, but just know that there are some tools that are very powerful when it comes to Amazon to Facebook Marketplace dropshipping automation. First, we have AutoDS. So this is a great Facebook Marketplace dropshipping software tool, and they have automation solutions. So you can find hot products. You can create product drafts. You can import products. You can monitor prices and stocks. And they have a lot of marketplace dropshipping solutions. And a lot of suppliers are supported by AutoDS. And they also have the Fulfilled by AutoDS. This is a great service also. And in terms of pricing, as you can see on the screen here, you can see that they have the student, the teacher, and the professor sort of pricing plan. Besides AutoDS, we have Sure Done, another great player. And you can list your products from Sure Done to the Facebook catalog for use with Facebook Shops, Marketplace, and Instagram. And this is a tool that has a lot of benefits, from easy integration to list in bulk. You can scale your business, you can build your brand, get global reach, and this is just fantastic. In terms of features that we love, you have, for example, they bring all together. They bring a lot of stuff together. You can centrally manage your product and inventory, swiftly process orders and tracking. They have flexible fulfillment. You can send yourself or you can drop ship. You can automate things. They have parts compatibility for auto and motor sellers, but this is for that specific niche. And they have an integrated storefront and shopping cart. In terms of extra perks, They have advanced search, bulk management, open platform, kits and bundles, and you can. They have excellent customer service. In terms of pricing, as you can see on the screen here, the price goes from 100 all the way to 1,000. This is a little more expensive. This is also more for advanced drop shippers. And then you have Facebook Marketplace Pro, another great tool, and they have 100% automation. You have some kind of security in terms of tracking your products, and they actually, in terms of marketplaces, they actually support a lot of marketplaces. Amazon.com all the way to Amazon.com, the US, Australia, Canada, the UK, Germany, Walmart Canada, Lowe's, Target, AliExpress, Home Depot, Overstock Canada, Best Buy, Kmart, Sears, Sam's Club, and Banggood. In terms of features, they have a lot of great features also. And pricing, you can see on the screen here, they do have a free version and all the way to the Pro. They have free, basic, grow, Pro, wonderful. You also have a Zentel. Zentel is another great player that we have covered also. And with Zentel, when we talk about Amazon to Facebook Marketplace drop shipping, Zentel is a great place because they make it very easy to create beautiful listings, sync inventory, fulfill and manage orders for Facebook Marketplace. The cool thing about Zentel is that they actually allow you to centralize the order management, the tracking of inventory, and other stuff. This is really good, okay? And you are able, in terms of the benefits for working through Zentel, you're able to list as many products to the marketplace for free. You have free flowing communication. You have featured deals and collections, and you can sync with Instagram shopping. In terms of Facebook integration, Zentel actually has a great integration with other marketplaces. And so you can automatically enter a queue for approval to sell on the marketplace from Zentel. You can publish in minutes with Zentel's one-click multi-channel listing solution. You can easily edit your listings in bulk. You can list your products as multi-packs. This is really good. Having product as multi-packs is kind of cool for your bottom line, okay? You can automatically apply strike-through pricing to any discounted items. You can sync your Facebook inventory with other sales channels to avoid overselling. We love that. This is a multi-channel strategy. This is really cool, and you can handle returns and refunds directly within Zentel. This is really good in terms of saving money, saving resources, and saving time. What about pricing? Let's talk about pricing here. See on the screen here. So pricing is a little. You're gonna have to contact Zentel for the kind of service you're looking for. That's number one. The second price model here, you can see on the screen, you have new to multi-channel, growth, Amazon Unlimited, and enterprise. In terms of pricing, you can see that they have multi-channel overview, product data, listing, repricing, orders, inventory, forecasting, and multi-channel sync. This is kind of cool, and analytics and integrations. Now let's talk about V12 software. I'm quickly going through some of the top automation tools that we have reviewed here really quickly, but we have actually committed an entire show on this tools, okay? And so we have V12 software. It's kind of cool too. And this is a software that allows you to do a lot of drop shipping on Facebook, Instagram, and Facebook Marketplace, okay? You can post to inventory marketplace. You can actually reach car buyers with automotive inventory ads. What we've seen with this software is that they focus on a specific niche, okay? The car sellers and buyers. You can actually answer leads in real time with V12's messaging app. And other products that we have found interesting, you have Craigslist advertising. They have Google advertising. They have Facebook advertising. And when it comes to pricing, as you can see on the screen, the prices go from $60 per month to $150 per month. Step number 4, folks, I want you really to focus on the niche. It's important, folks. We are still having a conversation about Amazon to Facebook Marketplace drop shipping, how to do it like a pro, right? So you want to focus on a niche. It's important to actually target a niche market when you're doing drop shipping on Facebook Marketplace or on any other platform for that matter. If you focus on a niche, what's going to happen here is that you are going to enjoy lower investment for higher returns. Why? Because you are actually targeting a specific group, a specific demographics, specific traits when it comes to the profile of the potential buyer, and so you are able to have product specialization, and this saves you time because there is less of it to manage and money since your niche inventory sells at better prices more often. And all this happens because you are able to have a narrowly defined customer base. And this is typically easier to sell to because you know what they like and you know what they want. Another benefit is that you have faster R&D for less time to market, right? So you're not spending a lot of time doing research and development for what kind of a product you want to dropship on Facebook Marketplace. You can go straight to the market faster. Again, going back to what I said earlier, it's because you know your customers, you know your target audience, okay? So, and you can also, if you want to push products during any season, you can do targeted advertising because you know them already, right? You can use long tail keywords, which quickly finds you customers. Third element, you can create stronger customer loyalty at a quicker pace, right? Because one thing you need to understand, folks, customer loyalty is hard to create these days with multiple e-commerce business types online. But if you can zero in on that particular niche, guess what? You're going to reap the ka-ching, 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 the rewards. So you are able to build customer loyalty. Fourth, you can compete with fewer companies for a larger market share, right? The narrower you go, the better it is because not a lot of players are playing in that space. So you probably find yourself either alone or with another player or with a small group of players. So you have a large market that you can divvy up among yourselves. This is really good, and this is great for the bottom line. This is great for your top line and your bottom line. This is kind of cool. Another thing here is that you basically also have simpler customer service that inspires genuine connection when you have a niche, okay? And one thing you need to do is, if you want to find your niche online without costly newbie mistakes, please, you want to find niche that you can add value to. You want to evaluate those business ideas to see your niche markets. Very important. You need to validate your niche ideas with the specific groups or by selling specific products online. You want to do keyword research. Very important. Okay. One thing I also want to say here is that at the end of the day, it's not about the size of the market. It's about the focus of the niche. The more focused you are, the better you can increase your chances of making money when you are dropshipping from Amazon to Facebook Marketplace. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another section of the Awesome Studio Kiwi Show. We are still having a conversation today about Amazon to Facebook Marketplace dropshipping, how to do it like a pro. And basically, step number 5, you want to think about cross-platform promotion. This is a big word, a big phrase that simply means you want to advertise on multiple channels, on multiple platforms, on multiple websites, okay? And it's important. I want you to look on the screen right now. Before you do that, you need to create new listing on Facebook Marketplace. So this is how you do it. You go to your Facebook Marketplace and you click create new listing. Below notify me, you see that on the screen on the left side. You see below you have search results, notify me, and then you have create new listing. Click on that. Once you click on that, it's going to send you to the next page where the Facebook is asking you to choose your listing type, whether you have items for sale, vehicle for sale, home for sale or rent, or job opening. Next, you want to add all the information. You want to fill in all the right information, right? Everything from the photos, the title of the products, the description, the category, the price, all the important elements. This is very important. One thing you need to do is from there, it's pretty straightforward. Okay, you want to add photos, write description, and that's it. Now, once you have that, how do you do the cross-platform promotion. There's a lot of things you can do. A lot of things you can do. First of all, you can partner with a non-competing brand, right? So you have influencers, local businesses outside your current niche, nonprofit organizations. It's all about having a win-win situation, a win-win relationship. As long as they're not encroaching on your turf, on your commercial turf, that's kind of cool, right? It's all good. You have online businesses that want to cross promote via newsletter. This could be a great opportunity also. You have social media posts that cross promote your products. Okay, you can include social tabs to your Facebook page. You can integrate social media with email marketing. You can use your own website or blog page for cross promotion. You have content marketing cross promotion, where you add links inside your content to your drop shipping products. You can actually blog in other communities. You can also do Pinterest cross promotion. It's a lot of things you can do. The bottom line here is that it's all about finding where your audience is hanging out at, the kind of taste they have, their preferences, what they buy from the competition and why they buy from them. And you also can try, for instance, by offering discounts for partners. It's all fair game. As long as you are getting from it, this is pretty good, okay? And those things will help you grow your mailing list, target cart abandoners, for example. Actually, there are tools for that. We have actually covered this on another show, where you can use landing pages and other cart abandonment software tools that will help you actually. So you can also create coupons, okay? So for your cross promotion strategy to work, make sure that you target the right partners and the right audience. The sixth thing you need to do is customer service. Very important. Now, I hear you. Some people believe that, oh yeah, why are we talking about customer service in a drop shipping video? Well, we should only be focusing on the top line, sales, and maybe the bottom line, the income. But guess what? You're wrong, because customer service drives everything. Customer service drives everything. Customer service is the underlying, it's just the foundation that sustains your Facebook marketplace drop shipping business down the road. It's all about details about the product description, the title, the how much value you're adding, what they call the USP, the unique selling proposition. It's all about, because the customer is looking for something specific to his or her situation. And if you're able to zero in on that, that's just wonderful. You want to choose the right category, right? If you choose the right category, that means that you know what the customers want, what the potential customers or your current customers want, so you can properly address their needs. Be clear about price. Don't try to play game here. You want to be transparent about pricing. Don't try to play game, because customer will know. They will know right away that this person is just trying to play with our money, and they will just go as fast away from your business as Usain Bolt is just running 100 meters. Okay, you want to know what items Facebook Marketplace will not let you sell. It's all about compliance. There are certain product categories that Facebook is just staying away from, and it's your responsibility as a Facebook Marketplace dropshipper to know that. You want to include delivery and shipping information whenever you can. Make sure the profile of your page, whether it is a business page or a personal page, is legit. We need to move on from an amateur sort of a Facebook profile to a professional Facebook profile, right? If you're trying to make money from Facebook, if you're trying to make money with Facebook Marketplace drop shipping, you want to show the whole world how professional you are. You constantly need to also comparison shop beyond Facebook. Obviously, you are doing it from Amazon to Facebook. That's true. But there are other platforms: Walmart, Sears, Overstock, Bonanza, Talk to Me, eBay, Etsy. Talk to Me. All right. So you want to actually do some research and know exactly that you are always competitive. And also, please pay attention to what we call the 3 R's on this show. When it comes to e-commerce success, we have a theory around the 3 R's. 3 R's stands for returns, refunds, and reviews. Very important. If you want to keep your customer service at a stellar level, you want to pay attention to the returns. You want to pay attention to the reviews that the customers are leaving on your products. on your products page, and also the refunds. If a customer is pissed and they're not happy with the products, whatever, you want to refund them. No questions asked. Let's talk finally about growth and scaling. So folks, we have been talking about Amazon to Facebook marketplace dropshipping, how to do it like a pro, and I've been walking you through a lot of processes, a lot of information. I hope this is adding value to your life, to your business so far. Now let's talk about growth and scaling. So if you want to grow and scale on Facebook Marketplace, there are a couple of things you need to do. Not just initially, not just at the end, not just you got to do this constantly. You want to do a competitive analysis. This is important. As you are selling on Marketplace, do some research what the landscape, you want to see what the landscape already looks like for the products you are looking to sell or the products you are currently selling. Competitive intelligence is very important because that will help you get a sense for the level of competition for your products or niche by surveying the number of businesses already listing products. You'll learn a lot about how you can position your products to beat out your competitors through more compelling product descriptions or competitive pricing. You want to invest in SEO. You got to have an SEO strategy. SEO stands for those who don't know, search engine optimization. This is quintessential to e-commerce in general. Whether I don't care what kind of platform you own, whether it is Amazon, Facebook Marketplace, Walmart, Etsy, you name it, you got to have SEO. SEO not only from a Google perspective, but also from the site itself, from the very algorithm that runs the platform where you are at. You want to use high quality square pictures. Very important. You want to attract the audience. You want folks to click on the video, want to click on the picture, want to click on the product that you're trying to sell, right? You want to leverage Facebook Messenger, and this will help you a lot because you have a built-in seamless communication platform that you see in Facebook Messenger. Use it. You can even automate responses to keep customers engaged. You want to engage also in relevant Facebook groups. Folks, it's all about being at the right place at the right time with the right products, right? If you're selling a product and you are advertising on Facebook and on other platforms, that's pretty cool. But how about engaging in the very Facebook groups that will be very open to your products? The kind of groups to which your product will resonate. This is important, okay? And because at the end of the day, Facebook is at its core a platform for communities. There are so many Facebook pages that users already engage in. Sellers, as a seller, you can share your listings within the group that your target audience is already engaged in, which opens up a massive exposure model to thousands of potential customers for your products. Okay, you constantly also want to think about taking your product to the next level. Advertising. You can use the Boost tool on Facebook, for example, to give more exposure to your products. Of course, if you have the right resources and the right budget for it. All right, folks. This is it for today's conversation. I was talking to you about Amazon to Facebook Marketplace dropshipping and how do you do it like a pro. And I spoke to you about how to find high margin items on Amazon, Facebook Marketplace trains why they're important, automation tools, the fact that it's so important to focus on the niche, how to do cross-platform promotion and why it is important, how to take care of customer service and why it is so quintessential, and the opportunity to grow and scale on Facebook Marketplace when it comes to Facebook Marketplace dropshipping. Thank you so much for your attention. I'll speak to you another time, but until then, remember, stay marvelous.